Ralphie and I have been trimming the apple trees. We need a lot more trimming, but we'll get to it as soon as the snow leaves. Snow's supposed to leave this week. This is a scene looking west, back to the woods, towards the old barn, the old brick. Snow covered everywhere. East. Looking east right down the driveway. It's pretty well snow covered. I'm going to have to go down through there in a little bit with my truck. This is looking north. This is a view west. Pine trees look good and green. This is a 1960 530 John Deere. In 1962 I paid $2,500 for this tractor. This year, in May, it was overhauled by the John Deere people, and it cost $2,600 to completely overhaul the engine. Now, it has been repainted and restored, and it just runs like new. The painting job was done by our grandson, Ralph. This is a 1999 model Cub Cadet lawn tractor. It cost $6,800. The next one is a 1973 Cub Cadet mower with a 48-inch deck. And it cost $750 about 10 years ago used. The next one is a 1970 model Cub Cadet. We've got about $800 in it. We bought it a couple of years ago and had to overhaul it. This is our pickup truck that we use to pull our camper with. It's a 1995 model. And we've got around 18,000 miles on it. We don't use it very much except just to pull the camper. It's a 95 Chevrolet C2500 3/4 ton extended cab. And we have an auxiliary transmission put in behind the regular transmission and gives us 7 speeds forward. This is our camper. It's a 1989 model Cimarron, 30 foot long. It's got everything in it, I guess, but well, I can't think of anything it hasn't got in it. Most campers got it. It's a deluxe job. We've got electric hitch, jacks all around it, and we use it just not too often, but it's real luxurious when we do use it. We just got home from Indiana on a four-day trip to Friendship. You can hear the old John Deere running. It's a 2-cylinder tractor. And Ralphie painted the plows. I cleaned the tractor up and got it ready for him, and he did the painting. The mower, the next mower, it's a 2-cylinder, 20 horsepower with a 54-inch deck. The older 73 model has a 48-inch deck. I took the deck off of the other and used it to pull my little trailer around. It has a gear shift, 3 speeds. This will be the back view. You see the plows, the truck. Now I'm going to take a picture of the cornfield. The corn is just about waist high. They just got through putting nitrogen on it this past week, and then we had a nice rain on it. So it looks like it'll be a good crop. That's an antique set of John Deere plows, and I'm going to restore it and paint it up nice and green and yellow. Next is our sprayer. Spray the apple trees. Got a roller for the roll of the lawn, and a 6-foot bush hog. It's about 2 years old. Oh, a little garden patch. That's about 35 feet by 30. And we put out beans, butter beans, and they were supposed to be bush. And we find out that it's not bush beans, they're pole beans. So we put up some posts and some strings this morning, hoping why it'll run up the strings and we don't have to be all over the ground. That's sweet corn. These 2 rows of beans is seeds that was passed down through Audrey's family. She's had these seeds for these bush beans in the freezer for probably 18 to 20 years. But they just grow fine when you plant them. I think every seed grew. The next row is zucchini, and they're just beginning to bloom. Looks like this year we may have some quality apples. Ralphie, he trimmed several of the trees and they came out real good, and they're filled out good, and I've sprayed them about 4 times, and I believe we're going to have some quality apples. It'll be the first time in about 4 years if we do. This is a semi-dwarf Red Delicious. As you can see, it's pretty well loaded. That's a Yellow Delicious. It too is quite a bit of apples. They're a little bit smaller than the others, a little later. We're making cider on probably a 100-year-old cider press. Obviously, the press. Ralphie, he's cracking it down and squeezing out the cider. It's a combination of yellow apples and Yellow Delicious and Red Delicious. You can hear the old press growling there. And like I say, it's a 100-year-old cider press. When we bought it, we did $100 for it, and I had to rework it. Put a new woodwork on it, and I took the handle off and converted it over to an electric motor.
Pretty full once again.
Yeah.
I must be smashing this kind of tires from that outside.
Yeah.
This is the first time we've made cider in about 5 years. Now Audrey's sorting apples to make sure that there's no rotten ones coming in.
All the worms out.
Yeah, as Ralphie says, we take all the worms out. We shouldn't do that, because that worms will leave the protein in there. But we decided we better take them out because people he work with don't want the worms in there. Now he's putting around the pulp of the apples in the back of his pickup truck, and he'll take them back through the field and make a pile of apples back there for the deer to eat, down where his deer stand is. So when he goes to hunting, why, he won't have to chase them down so much. They'll just be standing there eating, waiting on him.
If he ever gets a chance to hunt, huh?
Yeah, if he gets a chance to hunt.
Yeah, we're in Friday. Definitely be going. Look at that.
Somebody keeps shooting over in that way.
Yeah, I heard that.